Hello class and welcome to Module 10. The focus of this module is on inspiration, identifying what inspires us, examining how we can lead through inspiration, and how letting go of expectations can influence our ability to inspire others. As with most of the topics that we cover in this course, it starts with self-reflection and becoming self-aware of what inspires us. Ideally, we should have a list of what inspires us that we can go to when we're struggling, when we need to refocus. I always think back to, if you look at a kid's room, they usually have a list somewhere of inspirational quotes, whatever it may be, that kind of helps them refocus and see the bigger picture. And we should use that list to identify opportunities for us to actually make a difference, to make an impact, to inspire others. Ideally, we're all in positions where we can inspire others. We're all in positions where we're passionate and have a desire to make a difference. That might not be the case for all of us, but there are opportunities out there for us to inspire others. And if not, we just need to find those tasks that inspire us and build from there and see where it goes. I think we thrive on what inspires us. That may be your job. You may be a teacher, and that might be your inspiration. It may be your family. It may be the community. The whole goal is to find what inspires you, what you're passionate about, and then begin to think about how you can inspire others. As I said, before we can inspire others, we need to know what inspires us. Obviously, that's going to be different for each of us. What inspires me may not inspire you. It's important to have that list of inspirations and to be able to go back to it. When we think about inspiring others, whether that be students, co-workers, whoever it may be, it's important that we are in the right mind space and that we know what inspires us. When we think about actually leading or inspiring others, it's somewhat interesting because we may not know what actually inspires others. Maybe it's the way we approach a meeting. Maybe it's the way we approach a class. Maybe it's the way we handle an issue or work around problems. So as you think about how you can inspire others, think about what you're doing, what actions you are taking that could potentially inspire others. Oftentimes we don't even realize it. And we've talked about this in our assignments, in our discussions. Sometimes the people that inspire us don't even realize they inspire us. Just as we talked about how we can create a passionate workplace, we can also create a inspirational workplace. And that can have a trickle-down effect where you inspire someone else, they inspire someone else, and you build this workplace full of inspiration. One great example of creating workplace inspiration is a community service project. It does help inspire employees. It'll bring employees together. You feel as though you're part of something bigger than yourself. And you feel like you're truly making a difference and you are helping the community. A great example of that here at Athens State is the Fiddlers Convention. It's an opportunity for faculty, staff, the whole university to come together with the community to have an amazing festival where everybody just chips in and does their part to make a difference and to have an amazing opportunity to come out and celebrate some really good music and just have a good time. But that is a great example, I think, of something that Athens State prides itself on, as well as the community. To help us inspire others, it's important that we remove all expectations. We just have to be willing to let go of expectations, go in with clarity, go in without any preconceived notions, and when we do this, we're able to see what is there, not what we want to see. The example of going in with expectations, it's like having blinders on. I think the example of the horses that have the side blinders where you don't get to see the full picture. You often only get to see what you expected to see, and it really limits what we can discover and what we can learn. I really like the example in the book where they had a focus group discuss a particular topic. And I believe out of that group, 10 people or so didn't say what the researchers wanted, but they found 2 that did. And then based off of this, they confirmed what they thought. When in reality, that's not really what the people were saying. Another great example of this is I'm a huge Tennessee fan. I feel like there are a lot of Tennessee fans here in North Alabama, but I'm also looking for that. If I told someone else, they might say there aren't very many Tennessee fans here. But for me, there's a lot because I'm looking for it. For people that aren't, they're like, oh, there aren't very many Tennessee fans around here. So if I would have removed expectations, I'd probably be in agreement with everyone else that there probably aren't a lot of Tennessee fans around here. So as we wrap up this module on leading with inspiration, it requires us to be present, to have a clear mind, to see what's actually there. We have to be willing to let go of our expectations. If we inspire others, it can have a trickle-down impact and completely change the structure of an organization, your family, your community, whatever it may be. And if we are inspired, it can truly change the workplace. And I really believe at the end of the day, all of us want to make a difference, want to have an impact. And through mindfulness, ideally, we can find what inspires us. We can be in the present. We can embrace those opportunities to be inspired. And from a leadership perspective, we can take this same approach and inspire others. And if you think back to the definition of leadership, that's exactly what leadership is all about.